Just have a look at this here. Doesn't look very good. Hi everyone. Oh, take those off, otherwise I'll be hearing myself in my ear holes. Oh, wait, that's just... There we go. Seems a bit wonky, that. I don't know why. Okay. Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Live stream time. How are we all doing? Hope you guys are well. Just opening up my laptop. Oh, crikey. The picture's squashed again for you guys. I don't know why. It's weird. Okay. All right. So hello to Anna Karen, to Jane, Tori. Hey, Tori. Sharon, South Stitching. So far, hi, ladies and gents, if there are any in here. Happy Wednesday to you.
Not usually many gents in the room.
You're here?
Yeah, but the only reason I'm here is because I'm married to you. I'm talking about other stitchers.
It's not beyond the realms of possibility that a male stitcher might show up. It's happened before.
Official petition, therefore, for more male stitchers to join Nikki's stream. Put the word out, ladies. If you know any male stitchers, tell them to come and join.
And there you have it. Hey, Cheryl. Okay. So still going, still working on B. Top section now complete. This little bit that I was doing the other day. This leaf is fully done. This bit's now done. So there's a lotus flower right here. So my plan tonight is to work in some of this. Hey, Betty. Hey, Patsy. Have we any news? Okay. 18. We were noticeably absent Sunday. So wanting to know, is there any news? Okay. I am up to 62.6% on B, so that's good. And I am almost at 1,000 stitches today so far. Thank you, dear. Another 4% and I will be 2/3 of the way. I missed Sunday night because I was away and I was a little tired. Oh, no worries, Cheryl. Oh, do you know, my laptop restarted and it lost all of my tabs. So I haven't even opened Facebook on it. Okay, right. So here we go. News from Patsy. I have a granddaughter born Sunday, 6 pound 15 ounces and called Hannah. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to post any pictures on social media. Congratulations to everybody concerned, Patsy, and I'm pretty sure that Hannah will approve of the name Hannah. But that's awesome. Thank you so much for letting us know. My vanilla milkshake is more milk than vanilla. Oh, Victoria's having a vanilla milkshake. Yeah, congratulations. So I think we can have a bell for that, Andy.
Hang on.
Okay. So let's see. What are you guys working on this evening? I can see Cheryl is working on her big Disney stamp kit for Whip Go. And obviously, you know what I'm working on. I'm working on my B. And what else is out on frames and stands this evening? I'm so happy for you, Patsy. It's lovely news, that. Tori, text Hannah and tell her Patsy's grandchild is called Hannah. Battle for Me, says Sharon. Hey Viv. Star Dragon for Jane. Ineffable Husbands again for Viv. No worries. That all sounds good. Heart of Gold for Patsy. So Sharon and Ash now have one of each. So how many grandchildren have you got now, Patsy? Anna Karen's working on her mini white magnolia. Only a day or two till she can move the hoop. Awesome. Nikki's loved the name Hannah for as long as I can remember. Is she happy? Excellent. She's just grumpy this evening, isn't she? Yes. Must be something about people called Nikki having children called Hannah. What say you, Andy? What? Oh, Tori wants to show her nails. Stitching's working on European Town. So these are Tori's nails that she had done on Saturday. These are cat's eye. And then we've got leaves and a bit of gold there as well. But aren't they just stunning? So that was her nails. Because she couldn't show them on Sunday. She wasn't here. And now she's wiggling her bum at me. You'll get wiggling your bum at me, kid. Lovely Tori says, Patsy, they look dangerous.
Yeah.
And
more worried about the woman owning them.
Viv also says, stunning. They are stunning. Just love the colour. Yes, it's a real nice green. It's like a ferny green. It's lovely. So yeah, she had a lovely birthday tea. We had an afternoon tea. It was delicious. She proper enjoyed it. Yeah. Are you also off in 5? No problem. You know, she sat right opposite me and she's texting into the chat rather than talking because she doesn't want her voice to be heard. It was as bizarre as that sounds.
No one's going to bite you, Victoria.
Hey, Kelly. Hi, Nicola. I'm stitching friends, taking a break from school. Exercises I'm doing. Awesome. My voice is you. No, it's not. Nikki's getting along a lot better this time. She's a more settled child than Ben was. Oh, lovely. I'm glad about that. First few days are especially tough, aren't they? Getting, you know, into the swing of things. Did you come home from hospital the same day? Or did she have the baby in hospital and did she have, you know, and did she come home the same day? Or did you go for a home birth? 24 hours. Ah. Yes, what does Ben think? Has he been looking forward to being a big brother? Oh, yeah. Did you shake your milkshake up? You did, okay. Blimey, twice. Okay. Happy birthday to Victoria, says Catherine. This was last Wednesday, and so I'm just catching up. Tech problem, notifications not showing a new tablet. So TV it is, because I knew it was Wednesday, says Catherine. That's all good. Okay. So live streams, Show and Tell thread is open. So if you've not put anything on, do pop something on. Stitching a vintage sewing machine, says Kelly, a bit this week, but around my course and work. She went in on Friday, got induced and had the baby Sunday morning, got out Monday. Oh, that's fabulous. Ben loves it. Lovely. Oh, I'm so happy, Patsy, for them all. I'm just glad that everything went smoothly and she was, you know, in a couple of days in hospital, but at least she's home now. I think when you're home, you tend to feel a lot better about things and less stressed. I can remember when I had Victoria, I couldn't wait to get home, but they've told me after I delivered her that the previous week when I'd been in, because I'd had labour pains but nothing happening, they took a swab from me and they decided to tell me after I delivered Victoria that I had group B strep and she had to have antibiotics. So we ended up being in a week. I was in a week with Hannah for jaundice. I was in a week for Victoria with group B strep. But Lauren, I was home the following day. No, I wasn't. I was home 2 days later because I had a hemorrhage. So I did well. I don't have anything in Sew and Tell. My next 2 acrostic weeks are small start, so I may have Sew and Tell Sunday. Awesome. So yeah, we'll be doing Sew and Tell about 8:15 as usual. And let's see what you guys have been working on. Ooh, somebody's just made a right horrible noise outside. That's minging. It's outside. Even though both my kids were C-section, couldn't wait to get out of the hospital after son was born. Not my first rodeo and wanted to get on with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, for me, when I had Victoria, my hormones were all over the place. And they said, oh, she's got to go down to the NICU and have these antibiotics. I was like, oh, fabulous. Do you want to come with her? I went, no, I have no designs on seeing my baby being stuck with a massive needle. Thank you very much. Nikki was taken in because she was overdue and had next to no water left in her womb. No one seems to know. Oh, bless her. Now, all's well that ends well, though, Patsy, eh? Healthy, happy baby and a healthy mama. It's never been trouble from day one. Yeah. You've been trouble with the capital flipping T, child. Yeah, T for Tory. Yeah. Are you going for your bus yet? Chuffing, Nora.
Are you trying to get rid of it?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's a pain, thorn in my backside. Aren't you, child? Have you finished with your Stanley? If it's staying here, it needs washing. Put it by the sink. Yes, I was really worried about her since she fell a couple of weeks before her due date. Oh, do you know what? She could have had a slow leak from the fall, you know, and not even noticed. Because sometimes amniotic fluid can leak so slowly you don't even notice. Not that I would know about that, because I had to have my waters broken for me with Hannah and Victoria and Lauren. If that, well, all of them, if they hadn't have had the waters broken, they would have all been born in the call. Hey, Maddie. It was very funny, Joe. It's the weirdest thing having your waters broken. When I was having Hannah's broken, like, all I can remember is it was a sound like a guitar string being plucked, and the midwife was there with this massive crochet hook type thing, you know, up my hooter, and it sounded, went boing boing to try and break my waters. Oh dear. Yeah, luckily Victoria's and Lauren's were both spontaneous ruptures, but their head was almost out before their waters broke. May get my new floral out for a week. I'm not sure. Oh, do whatever is best for you, Maddie. If you fancy a change, go for it. Hey, Marnie, it's 4:45 a.m. in Australia. Don't mind it works so early if it means it gets to join alive. Ah, are you off? I'll see you later, chicken. Let me know when you're home. Okay, love you. Love you. Bye. Oh, you're Rebby. Yeah. It's the gush, then you're soaking all at your back and you walk away like a cat that got the cream and you left all squelched. Yeah. Indeed. Childbirth. I would say good fun, Brad Pitt lying. Apparently there's some scientist who is trying to work on something that would change a woman's periods to once every 3 months rather than once a month. Not quite sure if, messing with Mother Nature like that is a good thing or not. You can lock up when you're ready, love.
Yeah.
Now she's gone. We could talk about her now. She's not here. This is where she comes back in the chat and says, "Oh, yeah, I'm watching as I walk up the road to the bus stop." I'm just glad and relieved they're both here and okay. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. And of course, you'll have plenty, to enjoy with a new grandchild, won't you? Yeah, see, I thought you were listening. You get poopy bum. Keep it nice on my channel. Thank you very much, child. I do have the big bad block and delete button within my reach. Be warned. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Phone lagged a bit here. I know you do. I can time out her if you like. Oh, be careful, Patsy will time you out. You watch yourself, Tori. She's there. Patsy's ready. Anyway, what have we all been up to this week? Anything exciting happen for anyone? I got a phone call today saying my counselling that I went on the waiting list for in October, and they told me 13 weeks. I now finally have an appointment. So that's something, 13 weeks in October takes them to February. So if they are double the time, quoted time for counselling, I don't hold out much hope for getting my hearing aids this side of Christmas. It's the state of the NHS, isn't it? My ear ringing's been a bit problematic lately. And I do find myself having to say, what, a lot. I was in the office yesterday. I sat next to my manager, and unfortunately she was sat to my left. And to my left ear is the worst. And all day I was saying to her, what? Tell me again, what? And I said to her, says, you're just going to have to, nudge me and say, and get my attention before you start speaking. There we go. Right, what shall I do next? Had an unexpected lunch out today, says Viv, was very much needed. Nice. Me and Andy may be getting a date night later this week, if we can swing it. So that'll be nice. But yeah, unexpected lunches are the best. Yes, it is brilliant news, Patsy. I've been waiting for so long. Double the amount of time they told me it would take, so... But at least I can start to have the talking therapy, and things should start to get a bit better. Enough rain starting again. It's been, I don't know about your part of the country or the world, but today it has literally been sunshine, then heavy rain, then sunshine, then heavy rain. We had a hailstorm in the middle of it as well. It's just been awful. Hey Susan, been recording videos for my company for social media. Hate doing them, I must. Don't you worry about being late, Sue. It's all good. Hope you're doing okay. Sometimes we have to do what we need to do. We had a massive hailstorm as well, says Sharon. Yeah. It was funny because I was on my lunch break at 12:30. And I went upstairs. Tori's been here all day. And I went upstairs to her and I said, it's chucking it down. Sounds like it's chucking it down. Then I wandered over, looked out the window, said, scratch that, it's hailstones. So, yeah, that was fun.
I'm sure Tori was supposed to take that with her, but...
I don't know. After 2 weeks of warm weather and 30°C on the 3rd, Chilliwack is back to rain for the next few days. Same here, says Patsy. Hail included, and we have thunder too. Rain in Lancashire on and off all day. Yep. It's been rubbish. She eating all of them buenos.
Yep.
Oh, good. Where does she put it?
And doesn't know how to use a bin.
Where does she put them?
I don't know.
What were the 5 in there? 4, 5?
I don't know, but there's not enough now.
Chuffing, no.
It's annoying because I would have nicked one if it was.
You can go nick Fredo if you like.
Oh.
Figures since the coming weekend is long weekend for Canada, Victoria Day on the 18th. Yeah, well, a week on Monday. Is it a week on Monday? It's our next bank holiday. And I happen to be off. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I am off the whole week. Me and Hannah have got a couple of trips planned.
2 left in the packet if you want the other one.
No, you can have 2.
All right.
I'm all right for Fredo at the minute. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon. Just doing that there relaxing cross-stitching thing again.
That's what you do.
Have a look at 87. Okay. So you have your bank holiday when the Americans have Memorial Day then. We have 2 bank holidays in May. The first Monday and the last Monday in May. So irrespective of what date it falls on, it's those 2 Mondays. So we have the early May one, or May Day bank holiday, and then we have one in late May, which is, or was previously known, or lots of British people would know it as Spring Bank Holiday. And then our next bank holiday is the Summer Bank Holiday in August. We get 2 bank holidays at Christmas. One on Boxing, well, obviously Christmas Day is a non-working day. Boxing Day is a bank holiday, and New Year's Day is a bank holiday for us. And then Easter, we have Good Friday and Easter Monday as bank holidays. But yeah, so the next one is the late May one, spring bank holiday. And then when the children go back to school after that, it's their last half term before the summer break. And then the children get 6 weeks off in July until the first full week of September. So if the 1st of September fell on, say, a Friday, they would go back to school on the following Monday or the Tuesday. But yeah, August bank holiday is always the last Monday in August. So if August bank holiday was the last day of August, fell on the 31st, if that was a Monday, then the kids would go back to school the following Monday. Yeah. Funny how they work out the holidays and the bank holidays over here. Because we got an extra one last year for the coronation. We had made the 6th as a bank holiday, and then a couple of years before, when the Queen passed away, her funeral day was also a bank holiday. Her return was rumoured for many years, and yet here it is. There we go. But we don't get like a Memorial Day or anything like that, or a Veterans Day, bank holiday. We don't get like a National Day, bank holiday or anything, you know. I know that in the US and Canada, there's lots of public holidays. We get very few, really. Just going to get lunch, a bit of leftover beef curry that Hubby made on Monday. Oh, yes, the coronation was 3 years ago. Yes, it just all seems to blur. Yeah, coronation was 3 years ago. It just feels like last year. Yeah, 2023, and we had an extra May bank holiday. People have mooted having a bank holiday in honour of the late Queen, but it's never come to pass. So get minute silence 11 a.m. on the 11th of the 11th. Yep, we certainly do. And you know, we can either observe the armistice on the Sunday or on the 11th, and most businesses now offer the opportunity for employees to observe the 2-minute silence. We have a message on our phone line at work, and it says something along the lines of, you know, at 11 a.m., you know, if you're speaking to somebody, please be aware that they may hold the call so that they can observe the armistice. So I have to stop serving customers and be silent, and customers are always mad and confused. Yeah. Sometimes some people just don't get it. I think there's been you know, the armistice is incredibly important, but I think in recent years its impact has lessened. You know, I mean, a lot of people don't bother with it, which is unfair, really. You know, I mean, if we didn't have soldiers that we'd lost in war, we wouldn't have the lives we have now. At my work, we're always at the War Memorial 11 a.m. on the 11th of the 11th. Wonderful. Always when we're busy, and I'm like, is we doing this all our lives now? Yeah. Well, I very often, I don't necessarily stand and observe the 2-minute silence, which sounds really, really rude. But when they do have the national service at the cenotaph on the Sunday, I usually watch that and participate in my own way. And of course, I always give to, you know, like Poppy Appeal and stuff, the Royal British Legion. And of course, when Andy and I go off filming and we find a cemetery, I always kind of tend to snoop out a war grave, don't I?
That seems to be your jam, yes. I'm pretty good at finding them myself, to be fair. I found quite a few on my own.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting ones over our time, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Polish, was it Polish war graves that we saw in that cemetery? Was it an air crash or something?
Where was it?
I think the village started with an M. There was a level crossing in it. There was a really funny junction and a brook running through. And we tried to walk across somebody's private land, but we realised we took the wrong turn and we actually needed a footpath. And when we were going across the level crossing, we passed I think it was a water pumping station, and you were getting it on film for the fans. You're looking at me so gone out. Might have begun with an M. Lincolnshire somewhere. Anyway, and of course, you know, we saw like Enoch Powell's grave, which is like Commonwealth War grave, but with the headstone much wider than the normal one. Do you remember? You're trying to think about them Polish airmen. I think they were Polish. Or they were foreign airmen. I don't know if they were Polish, though. Could be wrong. Andy's thinking now. There's a statue downtown of a local soldier. He was the regiment piper. Survived a raid, but pipes were left behind. Went back for them and died from World War One. Ah.
I have a place in mind, but I don't think it was.
What was the name?
Scropton.
No, it wasn't Scropton. I don't think. Although it could have been. Like I said, I can't know if it did begin with an M. I remember it, that one, Andy, because the graves they weren't straight up and down with a slightly curved top. They were like a funny shape, but they were Commonwealth war graves, but they weren't British soldiers, which is what makes me think that they were Polish. I think they were airmen for sure. So if you Google a group of airmen's graves from a foreign airmen's graves from a air crash in the UK at wartime, you might just find it on the bus. Oh, magic. I haven't got my model stitching yet. And also, we have discovered this evening that our washing machine has a leak. So that's fun. Just to change the subject there. I think that's about all the exciting stuff that's happened for us. Have you found it? I think there were about 12 or so of them, and they were really meticulously well kept. Oh, why the Mr. Square out there? What are your thumbs down in for? Everybody should be thumbs up in. By the way, guys, if you've not given me a thumbs up, do give me a thumbs up. It helps me with the algorithm. 10 more minutes for show and tell, so if you've not put anything on, do so. My nose hurts. Wow, what did you do? Oh, dear. Yeah, 6 thumbs up. No, 8 thumbs up. 32 people watching. So come on, guys, you know you want to. Thumbs down for broken machine and hurty nose. Yeah. Because I travel sick meds, yes, it drives. Yeah, that's charming. That it drives me boogers out, and that makes your nose hurt. Did you're absolutely charming, you. Good grief. Yes.
Scropton.
Is it Scropton? Ah, right, okay. I didn't think it was. I was right though. They had a weird shape to them, not your standard Commonwealth war grave. Was it? Were they Polish? Czech. Close enough. Anybody shouts at me now? Someone's just been told off for playing a Deal or No Deal game on the bus with the volume all the way up. Oh, blimey. Well, thankfully, we've had no more drama here after the other night with the lad who turned around to the policeman and said, "And who the F are you?" It was interesting. If you're going through Swinton, Toria, that'll be why it's buffering. Kelly, just boiling water. It's chilly and damp. I need a cup of tea. I don't blame you, Kelly. It's my favourite thing after I have had my wash stroke bath, whichever one I'm taking, and I sit down for my evening stitch. Andy is absolutely fantastic at making me an evening cup of tea.
I get lots of practice.
It has to be a big mug.
I get lots of practice. I do it every night.
There you go. That sounds suspiciously like a complaint.
I'm saying nothing.
Some other woman piped up when she got told off, going, "Yeah, love, it's giving me a headache in it." Yes, Swin, you're in a dead spot, kid. Okay. Managed yesterday 700 stitches. I didn't manage an awful lot when I was in the office, and travelled home, and then of course we had Tori here for a birthday. So it was my lowest stitching day for quite a while now. I haven't had a non-stitching day in about 3 years, I don't think.
No, because you even stitch on Christmas Day.
I certainly do. Make sure my jobs are done first. Yes, I do like a Christmas Day stitch. Shine the sink. Yes, indeed.
Shine the sink.
Shine the sink, says Tori. It's amazing what you can do in 10-minute bursts.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, and the kids learning that. Oh, my days. I managed to miss a stitch, but I've marked it off. Quite how I missed it, I don't know. My last couple of days have sucked. No exam season at work, so I only got 200 stitches yesterday and just sat down now for today. Yeah, it's the wrong time of year. I bet you really hate exam season because it takes you away from your stitching, Sue. But I suppose that, you know, you will enjoy the stitching time even more so because it's limited. I know I do if I'm limited. Mama, do you reckon if I shake a drop of vanilla extract into my milkshake, it'll fix it? You can try it, kid. Okay. Let's see. What about this one? I can do that. So I'm getting some low numbers on this B, but I haven't had a 0 yet. So yet to get to 0. There's plenty of thread left. But then again, Gecko Rouge are generous with the thread, so it was never a concern. Absolutely. As I'm going through my day, I'm watching the clock. It seems to stop. Yeah. I spend my days at work counting down to my next chunk of stitchy time. It's 4 hours to my next chunk of stitchy time. It's 3¼ hours. It's 5 more minutes. Always need motherly advice, even at my big age of 18 for the 4th year running. Yes, indeed. Try to be a wise mum. Hey, Lynn. Hope you and Nicola and Andy are okay. You're a nice stitch. I'm doing Maggie Dimensions, but there are threads that are really bad. I would not buy another kit from Dimensions. I will have a cup of tea. Oh, fabulous. Yeah, I'm not a big Dimensions kit fan either, I have to say. Maybe have a Google, Lynn, and see if there's a conversion from Dimensions to DMC. And switch it out for DMC floss or CXC, whichever is your preference. That might make it better for you. I'm not sure if there is because I've never looked, but you know. Tori's going to have a cuppa in one of her new mugs. She got what, 4 for your birthday? Is it 4 altogether? Or was it 5? I can't remember. Yeah, you do need to do that. Have you got a tiny milk? 5. How many mugs can one girl need? Milk first or after? Well, it should be after, but there's also an argument for first. Me, I don't care. Had 2 Hello Kitty matching mugs for me and my fella, and a cat one. Yep. I do have a tiny milk egg spice tomorrow. Yeah, you should be fine. Now, for a decent cup of tea, I do like, occasionally you go to a place and they serve proper loose leaf tea with a tea strainer and everything. That, for me, is lovely. Milk first of a china cup to stop it cracking. Yep, milk only first if it's an instant latte, because otherwise the texture is off. Otherwise, milk second. Yeah. Are you doing Mr. B? Yes, I am. I am on the B. And I am over 62% complete now, Lynn. And he is coming on a treat. I only drink tea in a big mug. Yep. All Turkish tea is loose leaf. They don't like tea bags at all. We always had loose leaf tea when I was a kid. And my grandma always had loose leaf as well. She was one of those ladies that the kettle was never cold. The teapot was never cold. It always had a cuppa in it. Didn't matter whether you walked into the house at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. There was a cuppa boiling. We have a special kettle for it, which is actually genius. Betty's for that service of loose leaf tea. Yeah, and Patisserie Valerie when they were around too. Do you remember when I got you that cat mug with the fish tea strainer? But sadly, the tea strainer didn't work. Yep, I do. It was more like a capsule to put the tea leaves in. I do have some tea balls for loose leaf tea, but most I use tea bags. Yeah. Right, shall we have a little look at Show and Tell then?
Yep.
Have you got a jangle? Just have to cover my knees tonight. I am freezing. You know, one of them nights where you just can't get warm? That's me tonight. Right, let's take a peek and see what we have got going down in Show and Tell. Okay. So Celia had a finish. So after she popped in on the stream the other night, she has now finished her Innocent Dreams Heaven and Earth Designs Sal. And it looks absolutely stunning. So, yeah, beautiful work, Celia. And well done on your gorgeous finish. And Andrea has framed her finish. So it's an FFO. And that is her Hawaiian sunset. All ready to go to its recipient. So, yeah, beautiful stuff. Looking amazing, ladies. Sophia did put a link to her group. And oh my goodness, there's some gorgeous designs in there. Patsy, I'm not going to tempt you too much, but you know, there'll be lots of stuff in there that you'd like. But let's move on. Patsy's got a grandchild now, another grandchild to think of. So let's see what we've got in Show and Tell. Okay. Oh, no, just done it again. All comments. Okay. So, go away, keyboard. Amy is working on stitching the background of May Focus piece, Sam and Dean, retired by Tilton Craft, stitch 1/1, full cross on some 28 count, 18,062 stitches out of 113,850, and a milestone reach of 15.86%. So fabulous. Sue is working on Estelle, her May piece. What, 14,677 stitches out of 54,000 done, and at 27.18%. It is looking wonderful, Sue. And I know that this is a lot of confetti, but oh, it's so worth it. She's looking fab. Yeah, Patsy, I'm accepting no responsibility. She'll get me at the next retreat. And here is Estelle's mock-up by Grumpy French Stitches, so beautiful. So there we go. Erte can finally fit the remaining unstitched section into her Q-snap. She's got around 20,000 stitches to go, and this beautiful piece will be done. So you can see she's tacked a line around the limit of the stitching. So yeah, Erte, come on, we are behind you. Go for it. You're going to do an amazing job getting this one over the finish line. And I'm just going to zoom in. Just look at that cat's eye. How gorgeous is that? You know, it's absolutely stunning. The colours, the shading is just perfect, isn't it? So, yeah, that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely loving it. And Jane has some progress on Nightingale, but also changes after I checked for pattern corrections. So the ribbon above the lamp has been removed, and the symbol that is not part of the thread list isn't stitched. And she says to see the cover photo for more info. I can already see we've got some gorgeous beads coming in, and that blue fabric is just so gorgeous and vibrant. Love it. Okay. So some of the symbols in the upper torso should not be stitched. So yeah, so there we go. Oh, can you wait, little man?
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely. Little man's meowing over the road. Here is Cheryl's Big Disney stamped cross stitch kit for Whip Go. And just as you can see there from the little bit of the mock-up that's showing, it's like frames and lots of windows, so lots of individual Disney scenes. So it's looking great. Keep on going, Cheryl. So here is Jane's cover photo and the instruction. Yeah, so some of the symbols in the upper torso shouldn't be stitched on this one. Okay. And Jane is also working on her Star Dragon by Owl Forest Embroidery. I'm just zooming a little bit so we can see this gorgeous design. And let's see how far she's stitched. And we've got some progress here. Look at them colours. They just mesh so well together, don't they? Really lovely. She says, no, it's this picture. You see, we've done plenty there underneath the dragon as well. But yeah, get in there. We found the bottom. Awesome stuff. Sharon is back on battle tonight. It's not progressing that fast, but currently at 33.42%. So a milestone reached of a third. She says, sorry for the poor picture. The sun was shining. Hey, we don't mind seeing a bit of sunshine. Oh, definitely need a bit of sunshine. And our lovely Patsy is working on a Heart of Gold monochrome stitch art. Stitched on 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and it's 88.89%. I think we can have a bell for that because it was almost 88. You can see the end from here, Patsy. It'll not be long and that one will be done. But yeah, it's looking fabulous. And it was definitely worth you sticking in and digging deep to do this one, Patsy. You've not got a lot left. So, yeah, cheering you on. And that is it. That is all of my show and tell goodness. So let's just have a look at newest, see if there's any extras that I've missed. There isn't, so I'm going to turn this one off. So thank you guys, those of you that have participated on Sew and Tell. Just while we're in here, let's go take a look at Sophia's shop together, shall we? Yeah. Oh, there's another block in the line below the line in picture. Oh, so you haven't quite found the bottom. Okay. Come on. Just waiting for this to flaming load. Let me just try refreshing it. Oh, yeah. Awesome projects, guys. So thank you for sharing. Close your eyes, Patsy, says Sharon. Oh, right. Celia's picture. Andrea's picture. Hopefully we should be seeing Sophia's. Shop linking them up. Here we go. Right. Are you sitting comfortably? So I do believe, Tori's home now. Fabulous. I do believe that her patterns are Pattern Keeper compatible. So we have loads. There's sort of lots of like Josephine Wall style. We've got fantasy art. We've got Mediterranean style. Look at this. Look at this. See, look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What else we got? Characters. See, he is looking a little, go away. He's looking a little Captain Jack. Sea creatures, angels. Look at this one. Look at this ship, a pirate ship. Mothers and daughters. Look at, oh, I like this one as well. How fabulous is this piece? Come on, load up. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's called Woven Through Time. And that is just stunning. Obviously, mother, daughter, grandchild. How gorgeous is that picture? So, yeah, she's so she's got a few designs. There's some patriotic ones, some animals, lots of mum and child pictures, and family orientated ones. So, yeah, that was a Native American, this one. This one's Native American style, as you can see. How big are they? I'm not sure actually. This one is 400 by 600 stitches. So that's what, top of my head, 400 by 600, 250,000?
240,000.
240,000. Let's see. So let's have a look at this Mediterranean view. So this Mediterranean view, which is really pretty. Look at that. This piece is 440 by 657. So they do differ slightly, but Pattern Keeper, Saga, and Markup, by the looks of it, all of these have been tested and confirmed to work with all of the apps. So, yeah. So there we go. And with some max, which ones are the max color ones? So the Bubbles, Blooms and Tentacles and Mermaid's Princess Dollhouse are both max color. Wow. So, yeah. So do have a look at Sophia's shop. You know, she's a regular contributor in my channel, so I'm happy to give her a little shout out. When you part your threads, what are the plastic things you put your threads through? Are you talking about... Are you talking about these, Lynn? These little spools? Because these are called bobbies, and you can get them from Amazon. The octopus and seahorse would make a gorgeous pair. They would indeed. Oh, dear. So, sorry, not sorry for enabling you. But hey, if you weren't getting enabled when you were watching me, there'd be something wrong, wouldn't there? Yeah, Mimidi says hello as well. Aww. Yeah, they're called Bob-Ees. Bobeez. There's a seller on the Etsy in the UK which is cheaper than Amazon. Oh, cool. Thank you, Sharon. Let's part that one. I don't want to go too far down. Oh, my Pattern Keeper's playing silly devils now. Just close and reopen it. Did I tell you she likes popcorn? Yes, you did. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Lynn. Right, what am I up to on here? Let's get these ones out of the way. Little bombs. Thank you for showing the site. Oh, no worries at all, Jane. Like I said, I'm happy, you know, to help those who support me, and Sophia has supported me really well over her time. So, yeah, she wouldn't leave me alone. I was eating something. I told her, you don't like it, and let her sniff. She said, yummy, thanks, Mum. I don't think corn is going to hurt Cat, so don't worry.
Speaking of the cat, where's ours?
I don't know. She's probably upstairs with Hannah. was very sugary. I tell my grandchild to brush her teeth. So what I think I might do is, because next week's floss tube, I will only have this project in my spare stitch Saturday. So I might have a look through and have a look on like some Etsy and stuff and see if I can find any other sellers I like and just enable you all. The shop is called Rights Ways Beads. Oh, thank you, Sharon. So that's for the bobbies. Brilliant. Thank you. There you go, Lynn. That's the Etsy shop. You want to see Jamie's video today, Crafty Gaming Jamie? She went on a short trip to Las Vegas and spent 3.5 hours in Stitcher's Paradise. I'm looking at Andy right now.
For what reason?
I want to go to Las Vegas and spend 3.5 hours in a stitching shop. Could you imagine 3.5 hours in a stitching shop? I don't even spend that long in IKEA, and you've got to walk a marathon to get to the checkout.
Why do you say IKEA and not Hobbycraft?
Because I can easily spend, I can spend time in Hobbycraft, but not 3.5 hours.
I'm not quite sure there's enough in Hobbycraft to last 3.5 hours.
No. What I said was I can spend time in Hobbycraft. Did you put your head around the door for?
No.
Okay.
Too early to go down with the cat yet.
I know it's too early to have her down to feed the cat, but I thought you wanted looking for the cat.
No. I just wondered why the cat was.
Okay. Me too. If there were two of us, we'd be able to spend 7 hours instead of stitching shop. Yeah. It's not the time you spend, but how much money you spend. Yeah. Apparently have like lots of really fancy threads and stuff, hand dyed and classic colourworks and what have you. And but if I wasn't ever to get over there, I'd be taking an empty case and I'd make it crack. I would definitely make it worth my while. Okay. Could be fatal, yes, indeed. Do you know what? I have to admit, in the grand scheme of things, I actually don't spend a lot of money on my cross stitch because I've got most of the stuff I need. The thing I buy mainly now is patterns and the odd top up and sometimes a specialty thread or two. And obviously, I had which I haven't even started yet still. Go on. My seahorse. Very Bella Filipina. What's the flips it called? I can't remember. But yeah, I don't spend an awful lot on actual stitching stuff. It's mainly patterns. Freya, thank you. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Menno brain, can't remember what the cross stitch is called. I would say it could be worse, but I don't think it could. I really must put some stitches into her. I don't want to get her started, but I mean, I've just got so much other stuff on my plate. It's there and it's ready. She's actually getting on and doing it. But yeah, I have enjoyed doing this month and spending the extra time on B and seeing a huge progress. So I definitely think I'm going to do the same thing in November. And wherever I'm close to a finish on, I shall do that, focus on a finish in November as well. Then we round off the year. So the 5th and the 11th month, you know, a focus month. I think that would be quite good. No. Have you ever watched Kamara? She's so fast. Yes, I have. She is very quick. Far quicker than me. I think the most full crosses I've managed in a day is about 2,300 full crosses. And she's been known to do over 3,000 in a day. And no way can I be at that level. She's started doing the 2 panels on the Library of Cats, and she's joining them together. So she's doing a huge piece at 1.4 million stitches, almost 1.4 million stitches. And that is quite some undertaking, really, when you think about it. Nutty November, that is a right good idea. I like that. Nutty November, because we're going to go nuts for another finish before the year is out. Okay, have you got a squeaky wheel? 62. I ordered the embellishment packs for Lovely and Lace Fancy Ladies from Lakes. I need crafts in February. Had to phone them yesterday to see where they are. So they were waiting for something. And they didn't bother to tell you. That's a shame. Mind you, I had that when I ordered some threads for Capricorn, which I still haven't started yet either. I ordered some threads for that and it took them months. Took them a long time for Freya too. I'm one of the people, I'm happy to wait for it all together, but, you know, let me know what's going on. One pack of beads and then we send them out at the beginning of June. So I'm just sending out what they had for now. Should be getting them tomorrow. Oh, good. I hope she didn't charge you extra postage considering all your weight. That would have been cheeky. And I get that they're a business and all, but still. But from February, I thought they forgot me. Yeah. Well, I ordered Freya at the beginning of December. All the stuff I needed, apart from a few threads, all the stuff I needed for Freya. Didn't get it until mid-Feb. Took 10 weeks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's worth waiting for the stuff because when you've got it and you do the piece and it just looks fabulous and You know, you have get years of enjoyment out of it, but still, it would be nice to be told, wouldn't it? I'm off now, Mama. See you later. Oh, no worries, chicken. See you later. Love you lots. Okay. Don't forget, guys, to do leave a like on the video. And if you are, you know, if you do sort of drift off, do leave a like before you leave. That would be fantastic. Although I am going to be still here for about another 45 minutes. Yes, it sent me an email. I would have quit work. Yeah, I've got Kate on my Facebook as a Facebook friend. But I just usually email in if I've got an issue. They're usually quite responsive, even though I don't expect to respond if I email outside of business hours. She's very good and she will email you back. Even if it's that. My Gecko Rouge is the same. I had to email Glenn a couple of times out of business hours, and I've put on the email, please don't feel that there's an urgent response required because I know it's outside business hours, but he'll just respond. I mean, that's the kind of service that you want, really. That, you know, if you do send in a query, that somebody answers it fairly quickly, but you don't expect it out of a, you know, what is essentially a small business. You know, it's not like, I don't know, Argos will have people on the phones around the clock kind of thing, or whoever. I've really enjoyed stitching on this today. I did quite well this morning. I did film my stitch with me, my early stitch with me for Thursday. No, for Saturday, my chat stitch with me. And you know, like sometimes when you're stitching something and you just get so into it, and you're just literally loving every single stitch. That's me with this right now, because I know that we're not far away from 2/3. And I was saying in my video this morning, when I get to a certain point, I will, instead of going, I'm at 50%, I'm at 60%, I'm at 80%, whatever, I'm one of those, I'm like, I'm a third done, I'm halfway, I'm 2/3, I'm 3/4, I'm 4/5, 9/10. You know, I tend to do the old-fashioned fractionals rather than work on my percentage. It's funny, isn't it, how we can differ like that. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind either, but for this one, I am at 62%. My next milestone is 2/3. So it's not 66% in my head, it's 2/3. So, don't know, it could just be my age. Or my bullish nature, whichever. I have to do it my way, and no other way will do. Sounds like there's a Wazak out there on a bike, dear.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three. Yeah, dear. So yes, me and Andy have the house to ourselves on Friday. And we might go out for supper, for our tea. Not quite sure what we'll do yet. What do you
Told you,
fancy?
it's up to you.
Well, do you fancy something like a carvery? Oh,
Yeah.
do you fancy an Indian?
No, hang on a minute. Carvery. Storyteller. We went there before, didn't we?
We don't have to go storyteller. We can go to Marquis if you like.
Well, they're both as good as each other.
Yeah. It's up to you. Don't mind either way. I quite like a carvery tea.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
So yeah, just me and Andy. We shall enjoy the peace and quiet. Because Hannah and Victoria are out overnight and Lauren is still not home. And then Saturday, I don't need to go anywhere at all, which is rather nice. It means if you want Andy, on a Saturday, we can actually literally have a no alarm day. Lauren is at a friend's at the moment, Patsy. It's a long story, but she doesn't want to come home.
Saturday, we don't need to go anywhere at all?
No, I don't think so, do we? Oh, yeah, we do. We're going to meet Dennis, aren't we? Forgot about that.
Well, he's got his car back now.
No, we still need to go down because he'll need help with the shopping. Yeah, so do I. But I can't force her and I can't make her. She's got to come round in her own time. Going through the teenager thing, I'm a terrible parent. So there we go. But we still have to be up terribly early on Saturday, do we?
I would have thought so. You know me, I'll be up.
Yes, but you don't have to be. You can lay in bed and cuddle me all day until we have to get up. And envy with girls much harder than boys. Yeah. Been there with my own daughter breastfeeding. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, it's not my first rodeo at this one. Thank you, Patsy. Yes, me too. Right, okay, let's get rid of some stitches and see where we are. Seems to have got a lot in there. There we go. Right, where are these stitches going? They're going there. She missed Mum's cooking, cleaning, laundry service before long and come back with the tail between her legs. Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to pop her out of my mind for now because I can't do anything. There we go. Sounds like it's raining again. Or is it just a vehicle I can hear? Yeah, she is safe. So, and I know where she is. But I have obviously I have concerns, but at the minute I can't do anything. If I force her to come home, she'll just go again. And I don't want to do that. Create more problems than it solves. Look at that, I'm just going over too. Look at Wally. Oh goodness. This leaf's filling in quite, petal's filling in quite nicely. So yeah, we just got to go and meet my stepdad. Make sure he's okay with his shopping. And if he needs a hand, I shall go home to his place with him and help him with his shopping. So the girls are having a night out, an overnight stay in a hotel for Victoria's birthday. Yes, very interesting. Sometimes you get a colour in this that you wouldn't expect. I think it's like all pieces, really. Sometimes, you stitch it away and you think, I want to put a green there when it's all pink. But it's funny because it just works. I suppose it's how the conversion software picks up the slight shift in colours and translates them into the pattern. But these leaves, these petals are not really pink. They are some pinks and there's some purples, but there's also lots of peaches and creams. So, they're not bright pink. Put that with those park threads. Okay. And of course with pink comes grey as well. Tend to get lots of greys in with pinks. I have a stitch I've not marked off. That's always handy. It's an extra stitch stitched. There we go. Feels like my lucky day when I do that. Nikki's getting a garden done over the next few days, so I'm dog sitting for next week. So 3 big dogs draped over the couches for the foreseeable. Oh, she's doing an overhaul of the garden with a newborn. She's brave. I don't have a newborn, and I don't even fancy going out and looking at mine. I think the only thing that'd fix mine right now is a grenade. We don't do gardening much in this house, if we can help it. One of my work colleagues does gardening on the side, except he lives quite a way away from me. I says, oh, you could come and do mine, Phil. He says, why, what does it need? I says, a couple of grenades would be handy. And that really fell about laughing. We arranged it. It's got our contractors to do it. Oh, that's good. Thank God that she's not doing it herself. But it's still going to be hard on her with a newborn because, you know, she'll want to try and rest and sleep when the baby does. And if there's contractors in and out, loo, cups of tea, it's not going to be an easy time, but hopefully it will be done soonest for her. Less disruption, the better. No, seems to be really respectful. Oh, that's good. I'm glad about that. I remember when I had my roof done. First moved into this house, I had to have the roof done. And the noise and the hullabaloo and the racket and the radio and the shouting down and the, you know, chucking old tiles down and slates, whatever, off the roof. And oh my God, do you know, there were not a second piece. Not a second piece. It was awful. And there's nobody so noisier scaffolders. There really truly isn't. There's no one noisier than a scaffolder. Okay. Can I do these ones next? 68. Scaffolders who put their stuff up was so quiet I never woke up. Oh, you're lucky. Mine was so noisy, it was unbelievable. I remember it like it was yesterday, even though it was like 13 years ago. It was 13 years ago, 2012, 14 years ago. We went round and told our new neighbours that we were having it done. And then they had the cheek to complain on a Facebook status about it. Can't get a wink of sleep because of the neighbours having their roof done. We didn't know she worked nights. Scaffolder's coming, we're having his roof done. All right, yeah, fine, no problem. Moan on behind his back on Facebook. Can't please some folk, can you? In other news, we had another nail in another car tyre this week. In fact, we had two, didn't we, dear? Mm-hmm. So Andy had to do another trip to the tyre place this week. That was fun. But once it's done, I suppose. It was not the first time that we've had a nail in a tyre, and I'm presuming it will not be the last. And it's the time of year we started to get the council doing the mowing, but it's just been so wet again. But yeah, I'm just waiting and looking forward to when the paperwork is finally signed and this house is mine. And I will then borrow against it and start a programme of home improvements. First thing that will be done is the garden. Just had to pick out the same 4 stitches yesterday, and times really can't count. Ridiculous 1 to 5. Nope, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh dear. 4 stitches. Oh yes, not yesterday. 3 times. Really can't count. Ridiculous 1 to, yeah. You'll get there, so. Sounds like the noisy chuffs are back next to her. Isn't it?
Ooh.
At least she stopped singing at the minute. She's not been singing for a little while, which is good. But you watch my look now. She'll start singing again tomorrow. I never know somebody who so can't sing. I mean, I know I can't sing, but holy moly. Got a strange question for me, right? Okay. Go ahead. No such thing as a strange question. So you work from home. I wonder if you do the same as me. Nope. I work in finance. And that is as much as I am allowed to reveal. My employer asks that we keep it under wraps on social media as to what we do because of the risks of corruption. My husband, so you work from home. I wonder if you do the same as me. My husband something's hilarious. No, wait. Oh, right. Okay, go on. Yeah. Is there some sport on tonight? No idea. Is there some sport
on? There's a Premier League game. There's 3 games in the Scottish Premiership.
There you go, Patsy. 3 games in the Scottish Premiership for a start. Right. Go on, Sue. Sorry to interrupt there. I'm wondering if what me and you could have in common, Sue. Apart from my love of stitching. I have a nice top, earrings, etc. A bit of lipstick. Huh? My bottoms are pajamas and slippers. Yes. Brush my hair, put a jumper on, and keep my Jim Jam bottoms on. Yes, absolutely. And slippers. Yes. Some days, I don't even get dressed. If I don't have a meeting, I don't get dressed. Some days I just cover up with like an hoodie and nobody can tell that I'm not dressed. Yes, we definitely have that in common. Hey, June. Got a lot of storms going on, so on and off the phone. No problem. Patsy's neighbour's definitely celebrating something, Andy.
Okay.
Can you go and see what that is, please?
Okay.
Who on earth is posting something at 8:30 at night? At 9:30 at night. Sometimes I forget to brush my hair. Yeah. Sometimes on a Zoom meeting, the cat comes. Oh, what is it?
Hollywood nails.
Oh, Oh, these have just opened on Kilness Road.
I'm gonna guess, considering the two people I've just seen outside, that there's a leaflet come through the door. If I had to guess without looking, I'm gonna assume it's for the new nail bar that's opening on Kilns Road.
How did you guess?
Chinese people outside, that's why. I know that sounds really racist, but I don't mean it in that way.
They're not usually Chinese people.
The Vietnamese normally.
Well,
I understand what you mean.
When
Yeah.
people look a certain way, sometimes
You can easily identify what job they do. Is that what you're saying?
Well, nail bar you go to, aren't they Thai?
No Vietnamese.
they are, won't they? Though?
Yes, Susan, I'm the same. Sometimes I just think, sod it, and just run my fingers through my hair. And fluffy socks and slippers in the winter is definitely the way to go working from home.
Do you reckon they're going to be open this Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth trying them out?
No, God, no. No, I wouldn't dare.
Why?
Because I have a good nail bar and I'm not cheating on them.
Nope.
No way.
They might be cheaper.
I don't care if they're cheaper. They might not, just because it's cheap, God, because they might be cheap doesn't mean they're any better.
Correct. I've taught you well,
I'd
Hannah.
rather pay a bit
Stop
more
shouting.
and know I'm getting a decent quality.
But
And
would you not
service.
agree with me that if something is worth trying, then it might end up actually being better for you?
Here's the thing, though, when it comes to nails, it's a bit difficult.
Why?
Right. Because here's the thing, right. I could go there and pay like 20 quid for an quality set. Right. Just a random price out of the blue, right? Because obviously they're a bit cheaper at me because they don't own the stuff in, right? But then they might do a shocking job on my nail. It might be terrible.
Yeah.
Then I've got to go back to them and tell
confess.
them what I've done. And I can't help that.
She's got to confess that she's cheated on him. That's what she's saying.
But
Just so you know,
they
Hannah.
reckon they're opening by Sunday. When I looked the other day, they were still like bloody building and that. Didn't even have any furniture in row.
Well, things
So,
happen quickly, you know.
Sharon says, you can tell Andy doesn't get his nails done.
Yes.
Not on my table, thank you very much.
Come here.
Bin.
Come here. No, you. Come here.
She
Oh,
wants
God.
your fingers.
Look. Andy does not get his nails done.
Well, I'm a bloke. Do you expect me to?
There's no to start.
Actually, a few weeks back, there were a couple of blokes that come at nail bar and got their nails done.
And there's a bloke who comes in regularly for a pedi.
Just out of pure interest, were they holding their hands like this?
No.
I think you'd enjoy a pedicure.
I can attest.
I would not.
Right. I can attest to that, says Anna Karen. Hair done, face on, presentable and professional, in front of a green screen and all, and then pyjama bottoms and slippers. Yep. It is shocking, isn't it? They look awful. I'm just going to turn my monetization on. They do look awful, and I hate it. Me. But, you know, I keep saying to him, quite happily pay for you to have a foot spa and whatnot, because his feet are terrible, you know, with him doing a lot of walking. Not interested. Let's get...
And then coming and checking the leaflets, even though I knew what it was.
Being nosy.
Imagine though, putting leaflets through at 9 o'clock at night. It was strange time handing out leaflets.
They might not have been able to get out because they might have been taking a delivery of furniture for the empty shop.
I might have one to pass tomorrow. So. If not, definitely will the weekend.
You gonna feed this mom or what?
Oh, she could starve.
You gonna starve, Angel?
Ah, she's got enough to. Get her empty dish.
Please.
I swear I've got slave written across my head.
Yeah, wow.
Dear, oh dear. Listen to them two jabbing at one another.
Your dish is gone, Angel, because Anna's bringing a fresh one.
Hey, Hannah, did you show your nails on Sunday? Well, when you've done that, you can get yourself over here and show the lovely people your new set of nails.
Yeah, come on, this cat's getting impatient.
Oh, listen at little Angel Mouse.
What? What, that bowl?
Yes,
Why?
empty bowl.
I'll pick it up then.
Can you just feed the cat, please? Feed the cat. Come on. Meow, meow. My goodness. Yes, that cat. My goodness.
What do you keep putting in this? Because I've washed it 2 or 3 times this late.
Wet food because it had biscuits in at one point, and then I took the last lot of biscuits. That's why I took them. But then I can't replace the biscuits because Mum will give the biscuits away for midnight.
I gave the biscuits to midnight because Angel's not eating them, and neither is little man.
Well, yeah.
Right, come on.
Because
Show.
little man used to eat them until he started to have ham.
Now he likes a
And
piece
then
of ham.
now because he has ham and treats, he won't touch the biscuit because he knows that he waits to get something better.
So there we go. There are Hannah's beautiful nails.
He ain't that boy.
And then I went for blue and silver. So there we go.
Need to pee.
Go pee down. Okay. Very pretty, says Patsy. And Sue says they're gorgeous. Yeah. And Sharon says very pretty too. Yeah, they've just, I'm sure you've just been hearing what they've been debating about this new nail bar. We've got Hannah has a favourite nail artist at this a nail tech at this salon that we do go to. She doesn't want to move. We used to go to a different one, but I went one Christmas and I went a week before Christmas, and within a few days they were all chipping and breaking. Ages. And then we started going to this new one and we've never looked back. It's the one, I don't know, those of you who are friends on Facebook, you'll have seen me sharing a post a few weeks ago about the clients running out on them and, you know, them getting injured. They're such lovely people. Can't even. Twin daughters who are about 8 years old, and the girls are just so lovely. What are you doing standing up there? You're making place look untidy.
I'm waiting.
For
9:30.
why?
That's when I go upstairs.
Well, it's 4 minutes, Sandy. If you want to go now, go now.
Right.
Nobody's holding you here with a gun to your head, are they?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Bye-bye, peoples.
Thank you, Patsy.
I'll just wave with my horrible nails. So
Get the nails out of here. I'll see you in a little while. Love you too.
Bye, people. What? Oh my God. Hannah, you have a complaint every 5 minutes. Not me.
Oh, I can hear Hannah having a good whinge again upstairs over something. Complaints can be written to the management. And I could tell her, write them on a piece of paper, fold them up small and shove them where the sun don't shine. She doesn't like it. She knows what she can do, little minx. Anyway. There's nothing like a mother's love, and that's nothing like a mother's love. There you go. Okay, the viewership has dropped significantly in the last few minutes. There's only 19 of you hardy people still watching. 13 likes, though, so if you haven't put a like on the video, please do so.
Man,
Hello.
have you got any idea how I can put the washing machine in my pants?
Nope.
Really annoying. They're falling to bits.
Apparently the washing machine's eating her pants. Don't quite know how she figures that one out, but there you go. But she's chirping about it now, and will be for a while. She ought to have pants like Victoria's. When you've got two sisters side by side and you compare them, one's a cheese wire and the other's a bag for life. Dear. Oh my God, she's still chelping. Good grief, kid. Andy's getting the finer points on how Hannah chooses to buy new pants now. It's so funny listening to her. She says she's not buying Primark ones, she's buying Asda's ones because they're better quality and they look nice. And even though the only person that's going to see him is her, she wants them to look nice. She's funny. I love her. Oh my goodness. So we're about there for time, chaps. I will just mark off and tell you how many I've done. And then I will let you go out and carry on your evenings. Poor Andy, I bet you're glad you went up a few minutes early. I don't think so. He'll be having tinnitus soon. He'll be having ringing in his ears, except it's Hannah's gob. Oh dear. Right, let me mark these off. So I started off with 987 and I've done 1,344. So 350 give or take, which I am quite happy about. In these couple of hours, we've had show and tell as well, of course. So as you can see, from there upwards, I'm complete. From there upwards, and and I'm just sort of now going to start to work down. And as I've been working this, obviously I'm collecting a few more part threads as I go. If I finish a thread up here, I'm having a look and seeing if there's anywhere down this side that I can try and use it up where I can. She's all right. Doesn't always work, but but I'm still happy enough with it. But anyway, we have now crossed 63%, so 63.19, and if it continues as I am, Thursday, perhaps Friday, I will reach the 2/3 mark. Are you scratching? You've got nits?
No, I don't think so. Just no, that makes you even more. Thanks for that.
You love me really, Hannah. So thank you guys very much indeed for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, getting involved in show and tell, hyping my videos and everything else that you do, and also putting up with the family life and the gobs in this house. So I will see you Sunday for the next live, all being well, but of course my other videos are out in due course this week. So take care everybody, happy stitching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.